Welcome back, everyone. All right, I've got one for you. Remember the first concert you went to? You're probably between the ages of 5 and 12. Maybe you snuck in, maybe your parents brought you, maybe your grandparents brought you. Well, suppose that one of the major companies in our area had a program that allowed you to bring your children with you for free. Well, joining me today is John Brodt, who's the Vice President of Behan Communications in Glens Falls. John and I first met each other over a decade ago and have been working on a number of projects over all these years. So welcome, John.
Well, thanks for having me,
It's
Jesse.
real nice to have you
We're
here.
glad to be here.
Behan Communications, premier marketing and PR company in our area. A lot of great clients, and you've done amazing work over the years, not only in marketing companies, but also helping those companies reach out and give back to the community. And one of the prime examples is right on your chest there, which is GE's Kids in Free Days. Very cool. When did this program start?
Well, this program goes back, Jesse, probably close to 2 decades now. And, you know, GE employs more than 7,000 people in the Capital Region at a variety of businesses. And in the Capital Region and everywhere that GE does business, they're very concerned about the quality of life in those communities and making sure that, A, there are a lot of activities for their employees and other people to take part in, but also that people can afford to take part in these activities. And so in addition to some of the sponsorships that GE does with not-for-profit organizations, we worked with them, again, maybe close to 2 decades ago, to develop this program, GE Kids in Free Days, to allow kids 12 and under to get in free with a paying adult to a wide variety of cultural, sporting, family entertainment events.
And over the years, it's really grown. Now, it really affects some of the major venues in our area. And by that, I mean SPAC and the Great Escape down in Albany, the Park Playhouse, and over in Troy, the Valley Cats. So it's something for everyone. Again, like John was saying, if it's sports or if it's in entertainment, it might be theater. It's really grown over the years. You know what? I've got to concentrate on SPAC. Okay.
Sure. Been a great partner of ours, both SPAC and Live Nation, who promotes the shows there for many years.
Yes, that's right. Now this year we've got some very interesting selection of concerts. What's on the list?
Sure. Well, we actually kick off our Kids in Free Days summer season this coming Tuesday. July
it's 4, 5, 6,
July 5th,
like that, right?
At SPAC, and our lineup that night is Journey and the Doobie Brothers. And you know, we were talking earlier, and we're really expecting that to be a multi-generational night where we expect to see kids, their parents, and their grandparents all there, either reliving their memories or being exposed to these great artists for the first time.
Great Escape, what's the deal with that?
Sure. Great Escape, we kick off our season with them on Sunday, July 10th.
Okay.
That Sunday and the next 3 Sundays, July 10th, 17th, 24th, and 31st, if you buy an adult full-price ticket at the gate that day at the Great Escape, you'll get a ticket for a child 12 and under free. Huge value. The children's tickets this year are in the $40 range. So it's really a way for a family, especially those families who don't have season tickets and go to the Great Escape one day a year, and it's their special event. These are the days to go. Kids under 12 in free with a paying adult, courtesy of GE. You can't beat it.
Oh, you can't beat it. You know, I want to cycle back just on one of those points. It's a wonderful opportunity, like I said, to expose your child to maybe their first concert or their first trip to an amusement park, you know, Playhouse, something like that. But let's face it, these tickets can be pretty expensive. So, you know, if you have a family and you've got a budget and whatever, then all of a sudden you're thinking to yourself, geez, I'd love to bring little Billy or Susie to something, but let's face it, it's expensive. And, you know, the Great Escape, you get a tremendous value at the Great Escape because you could be at that park all day long and do all kinds of great stuff. But, you know, you've got to pay the freight to get in. So that's really very generous of GE to do that, right?
Well, you know, we've really enjoyed it. Like I said, you know, GE works with the community in a number of different ways, and we support a lot of not-for-profit organizations in their mission and allow them to put on events like this. But on the flip side, we want to make sure that people are able to attend. And that's what GE Kids in Free Days is all about, is making it affordable for families to go to all types of special events in the region.
But it's also the kind of thing that you and Mark and Marilyn, quick look out to Mark and Marilyn at Behan Communications. You know, you guys have always really involved in the community in a lot of ways. You know what we need to tell you? You go to the website. It's a little complicated, so you got to pay attention. GEKidsInFreeDays.com. One more time. GEKidsInFreeDays.com. Because each venue has their own little particular nuance concerning how the tickets are distributed and whatever.
Exactly.
Sometimes they need to know in advance. Other times they just need to know the day of. But if it's something you want to see at the Park Playhouse, or you want to take them to the Valley Cats on Labor Day, or in Troy, you want to go to SPAC, or you want to go to the Great Escape, go to their website. One quick one before we go.
Yeah.
At Empire State Plaza, there's a whole kids festival, a whole day's worth of activities, right?
It really is. It's Saturday, July 9th. It's
Okay.
GE's Kids Day. We've been doing this again for more than a decade. We kind of look at it as a kid palooza. Starts at noon, goes to 5 o'clock. All sorts of activities, primarily geared at preschool and elementary school age children. Live entertainment, magicians, face painting, balloons, food, rides, a petting zoo, all sorts of things. And the headliner this year, for those folks who have particularly preschool age children's, Choo Choo Soul, who is featured on a regular basis on Disney Junior, the cable channel. They're a great act. They're going to be there live. 3 performances during the day, the opportunity for the kids to meet them after the performances, and all the schedule is on our GE Kids and Free Days website.
Jeez, I thought Choo Choo was a rap artist, so let's just go straight. I don't know what. I don't have a clue. All right, once again, GE Kids in Free Days. Don't forget the word days, GEKidsInFreeDays.com. Guess I said that enough. You can source it, Facebook and all that stuff. But again, if you're interested in participating in this really great program, find out. Each venue has particular nuances concerning the tickets. John, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you. We
It's
appreciate it.
great to see you as always.
Well, we like to see everybody out there.
And let's get people out there.
Definitely.
Okay, take care.
Thanks, Jesse.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.